Welcome to Wednesday Stuff. It's the last day of July 2013, the 31st. We're going to take a look at the inside news, the outside news, stuff from yous, and upcoming reviews from yourmoviefriend.com or at the Your Movie Friend Facebook or YouTube page. Thanks for tuning in. As always, feel free to subscribe. I would appreciate it. We'll start with the inside news. Oh, by the way, I should mention, maybe this classifies as inside news. This is the sweaty version of inside stuff. I've been without air conditioning all day. It's been, close to 90 today. I didn't have AC at work. My work AC broke down, and also here in the vehicle. No air conditioning as well. And because of sound, I've had to make sure the windows are shut. And so you actually might see legitimate, actual beads of sweat. It's going to be uncomfortable watching me, I think, because I'm just going to be pouring sweat during this. So let's get through it quickly. The inside news, Breaking Down Bad is coming back. Jeremy and I are going to continue to break down every episode of the final 8 episodes of Breaking Bad. Within that week following when the episode airs, we go in depth in about half an hour, talk about possible theories, things that are important that you may have missed in the show. If you want to watch, we did, for the first 8 episodes of this final season, we did Breaking Down Bad. You can check those out. I think I can build a playlist of that. Actually, I think I can put a link to that playlist up here. I think I'll do that. So if you want to check out the previous Breaking Bads, we're actually going to start, I believe, even this week. We may do this either tomorrow or Friday and talk about, just kind of recap everything from the first 8 episodes, that kind of those lingering questions. What do we still want to know about? I guarantee you will hear me talk a lot about my theories about who's the season's going to center around, because I've got some interesting ideas that will probably be 100% wrong, because they always are, and yet Vince Gilligan always manages to pull an amazing show off. So I'm really excited to see how he's going to finish this up. Anyway, on the channel, Breaking Down Bad, going to be happening weekly for the next 8 weeks with Jeremy and myself. Excited about that. Outside news, Arrested Development officially announced, Mitch Hurwitz said, we are doing season 5. And that's really exciting. Now, he's not sure how the movie lands, if they're still doing the movie, or if they're just going to do another season, or how that exactly is going to work, but they are excited about doing season 5, and he says he's going to make it happen. I imagine it'll be through Netflix. My understanding is that they kind of broke their, beyond their records for how Arrested Development was viewed on Netflix as far as numbers and that kind of stuff. So I think they're really excited to bring it back. And if you can get those people all in the same place and be able to do it, that's great, because they're going to have a good time, and we're going to have a good time watching it. So I was really excited to see that. And the truth is, I actually never did do an Arrested Development review of the new season, of season 4. I meant to do that. So maybe I'll just do like a little mini review right here of Arrested Development season 4, which is basically to say it was amazing. It was so much fun to see those characters again. And yeah, some of them have changed, and some of it felt a little forced. But the truth of the matter is, they're doing television in a way I've never seen television done before. It's humorous, it's funny, sure, all that's great, the people are hilarious, the characters are great, but they are interweaving these stories so intricately, and so, you'll go from one story to the next, and you'll catch things in the background. I've seen that done. I've just never seen it done this much and this deftly as it's done in season 4. It's really incredible how all those storylines and everything are woven together. So I'm excited to see that come back. So outside news. So stuff from yous. Lots of comments on my Wolverine review. And this is great. I love it when I sometimes go against the grain of what people are saying about a movie. A lot of people love Wolverine. I didn't hate it. I just was kind of bored during it. And I do have a few friends that agree with me on that, but for the most part, my friends really seem to enjoy Wolverine. And the main comment I get, because one of my main complaints about Wolverine is that it was a decent movie, but it wasn't a good X-Men movie. And a lot of the comments I'm getting, and I'll put a few of those up here, on the YouTube page or wherever, is that it's never said to be an X-Men movie. It's a Wolverine movie. It doesn't say X-Men Wolverine. It just says the Wolverine. That is kind of a silly argument to me, because Wolverine is X-Men. And if you're going in as a general member of the audience, or even as somebody who watches movies for a living, I'm going in to see an X-Men movie. And, I know Wolverine's going to be at the center of it, but you know what? Wolverine Origins wasn't called X-Men Wolverine Origins. and yet it had a decent number of X-Men in it. Of course, that wasn't necessarily a great movie, but I'm just saying, you know, I have expectations when I go into this universe. It doesn't have to do with what the movie is called. It has to do with the universe I'm going into. It takes place in the same universe where all these X-Men are. There's no reason for some of them not to be involved, or for some different X-Men from, you know, different places to be involved. It's such a vast group of superpowers, and it seems like a letdown to me not to really tap into that. I get what you're saying. It was supposed to be a simplified look at Wolverine and what he's gone through, but it wasn't what I wanted. And you know, it's not about me at the end of the day, but I do have to give my opinion, and I think somebody who enjoys X-Men movie for that is going to find themselves a little bit, maybe put off or a little bit bored. So that's all I was saying. And I still continue to believe that, but I really do appreciate the commentary on that. So that's the stuff from Muse. As far as reviews go, I got a chance to review 3 movies this past weekend. I'll put links up here to Fruitvale Station, which was really a surprise to me. I really enjoyed that. A powerful, it's not a documentary, but it's a powerful true story. The Way Back, Steve Carell, that was really good. Sam Rockwell, really amazing. And then, of course, the Wolverine, that review as well. Upcoming this week, Smurfs 2! Yay! And then as well as, what else is coming up? Two Guns with Denzel Washington and Mark Wahlberg. I'll get those reviews up this weekend, as well as I'm really going to try this week to get my Google Glass review up. I've got that, you know, recorded. I just haven't edited, put it together, so I'm going to try to get that up here really, really soon, as well as possibly a review of Google Chromecast. I got my Chromecast little dongle that I plugged into my TV, and I'd love to tell you a little bit about how I feel about that, because I think it's an exciting piece of hardware, and yet there are some negatives to it that I wasn't expecting that I'd like to pass on. So I'm going to try to get a pair of Google reviews up here coming up soon as well. As always, please subscribe. I'm like 5 people away from 300 subscribers. Maybe you can be my 300 subscriber. You'll be like my best friend. And tell friends about your movie friend. If you enjoy it, let others know. I appreciate when I see tweets come through, you know, that mention the channel, and that's been really cool to see people pick up and say, hey, you should check this stuff out, because honestly, when I started this thing, it was just for me. It was an outlet for me, and now to know that people are excited about it and enjoy watching the reviews, that's really humbling and exciting to me. So thanks for doing that. So yeah, hit the subscribe button and let people know what's going on here at Your Movie Friend, and I'll catch you next Wednesday for some more Wednesday stuff.